The dogs are probably going to be loud. You might have heard that. Whoever's on here. Just trying to get everything all set up. Good morning. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I tried to do it in landscape and for some reason it won't let me. So I'm having to do it in the portrait. So it may look totally terrible. And if it does, I'm sorry. I'm good. How are you? Just trying to get everything done possible today before I have to pick up children from school. I pick up my son and my niece, so I'm trying to, I have a couple hours before I have to do that. So, do you stay home? Or do you work from home? I know a lot of people are working from home right now. I'm going to be doing, I got some pretty cool stuff coming up. I got a sponsorship that I'm going to be doing next week that I'm really excited about. I've seen some reviews on this, this product for their silicone mask, and I'm looking forward to seeing if they really work. I don't have a whole lot of wrinkles, but I have like a lot of forehead wrinkles and then laugh lines and the 11s, you know, all of those places that we don't want to have lines. So I'm really excited to be getting to do that. They sent me their product and I was like, sure, I'll try it out. It's my first one. I've never had a paid sponsorship before. So thank you. Thanks a lot. So you're staying home for now. I was working from home, and then I didn't like it, to be honest. I am here. You can see me, correct? I'm just hoping it's not itty bitty, because I couldn't get the landscape to work. I don't know why. It made me do the live and portrait mode for some reason. I know. Well, and Jessie Miller, Unboxings and More, she's here. And it shows that I only have one, but there is somebody else here. So I don't know. I don't know why it says that. So there's 2 people, but it only says that there's 1. I'm just trying to get some hours in. So I thought, well, I hadn't gotten ready for today. So I thought, well, I would get ready. I was talking to Pam. Jessie is my bestie. And she said, just get on there and do it. So I thought I'd just get ready with everybody and check out some of this makeup and stuff that I got from my August subscription boxes. I still have one that I haven't opened. It's the Ipsy, but I just got it out of the box. Yeah, this morning actually. So I'm gonna put on some. That's not it. Moisturizer. This one is the Kypris antioxidant. It's a glow serum. So I'm going to start with this one. And I have to look in the mirror because I'll have to figure out. I've never done a live on my phone before. And I usually use my laptop, but every time that somebody says something in the chat, it covers up my face. So if it looks like I'm not looking at you, it's because I'm not. But it's probably backwards, but that's what that looks like. And then, so I've been trying to use this up. I haven't, I didn't bring like all of my makeup from my Nebraska house yet because I didn't I haven't moved yet. Like we haven't found we're in temporary housing. So you can't use the Kypress? How come? Oh, it's not backwards. That's cool. All right. Well, this is the 111 skin. I'm almost done with this. I really like it. Um, it's the cryo activating hydra gel. Oh, it's too wet feeling. I try to let everything soak in before, I start putting on like makeup and foundation, but my skin is still super dry. Like it's really dry in Nebraska, and so my skin has not recovered yet. And then I've been using the brightening eye balm by Tula. I really like this. I think this stuff feels really good. It's nice and cooling. So I'm putting this under my eyes. It does brighten, so it might not like do a whole lot after I put on foundation. It probably covers up some of the brightness, but I think it feels good and it takes care of some of the puffiness. So I think, anyways. I'm not really a makeup like guru or anything. I just do what works for me, I guess. And then I think I got this. I might have gotten this last month. I can't remember. It might have been at the beginning of this month. I really don't know. But this is the Water Cloud Primer by Cover FX. And it's a big bottle. It's 30 ml. And I think it works pretty good too. I don't have huge pores. So, but I like having just being able to cover up some of the pores that I do have. And I think it makes my makeup look better. I braided my hair today, but I didn't do very good because it was still wet. And my hair is so stinking thick that it didn't. I really should probably redo it, but oh well. All right, we'll see if that dries a little bit. I haven't posted today on the community tab, but I'm going to be doing a weekly giveaway, just like enter people in for a prize. So there's like a secret word that will pop up on in my videos and in the community tabs. And so all you have to do is private message me either on Instagram or my email, which is southernmama28@gmail.com. I don't I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. I've got to play around with the phone YouTube live thing because it wouldn't let me not put a location. And I didn't want to put my address, of course. So the next best thing, the next option was Ford Cemetery. Ford Cemetery or something like that. So I was like, I'll pick that one. If anybody tries to come to my house, hopefully it sends them to the cemetery instead. I don't know. All right. So the next part that I'm doing is putting on just a wee bit of powder. This is the Becca powder. I think it says golden. It's the Soft Light Golden Hour. We got this in a BoxyCharmer I did a while ago. And I just used just a very little bit, just enough to, oh my gosh, there's the dogs being all crazy. Hey, dogs, chill out. But I lay this down I read this actually on TikTok that, or saw it on TikTok, that if you would put your makeup would look better if you would put your powder down first and then your setting spray and then your foundation. So we're trying it. We'll see how it does. Good morning, Jenny June. The setting spray that I'm going to use is the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. This stuff smells really good. It smells just like watermelon, but doesn't taste like it. I was talking on Marco Polo. I don't know if you saw it, Pam, but I was on Marco Polo the other day, and Jenny happened to be on there, and I was, Polly, do you hear those dogs? I was going by the landfill, and it stunk so stinking bad. It was awful. It was so bad. And I was like, I can't talk anymore. I gotta quit talking. I felt like it was going in my mouth. All right, that's all dry, the setting spray. So this starts pretty much what I've been using, or what I got in my August boxes, if you haven't seen those videos yet. But this is the QMS Medic Cosmetics Active Glow. It's not a foundation, it's a tinted day cream. So I thought we would give it a whirl and see how it does. It is so gross. I thought, like, when we moved to Nebraska, there is like a bazillion feedlots there. I thought that stunk, but I don't know. Like, and there's all kinds of houses around the landfill. You couldn't pay me to live in one of those subdivisions. There's no way I would do it. All right, move that box. I'm going to turn on some water. And I use a beauty blender. I just prefer it usually when I do get ready with these. I try to do that before, but I didn't get it done. Getting it wet today. All right, so let's try this out. I don't know if it has it doesn't say a color, I don't think. But I do know that it the retail value said it was $105 or something like that. I don't really think my pump is working too good for something that's 100. I mean, a little bit squirted out, but not a lot. So I might have to get more. And then this little trick is something that I saw from Christy, and I've been doing it ever since. And that's taking the Farsali liquid glass and mixing it in to whatever foundation or tint I'm using, because it gives the extra glow, which is cool. So we'll see if this stuff covers up any of like my redness. I do have some like around these lines. I have a lot of redness, and I didn't put down any kind of, sometimes I'll do a color corrector, but since I'm trying to use as much from the boxes for this month that I got, I decided, and I want to see how this actually covers up, if it does very good. Have y'all ever used like I think, what is it, the It Cosmetics, is it the BB cream that doesn't that is a tinted and not a full like foundation? I think it is. I think it is adding a little bit of tint. I mean, it's kind of dark. I got a lot on there that time. But I feel like I might have to use more than I would with a foundation. Hi, Jess. I hope you're feeling okay. And if not, I hope you're just resting, laying in the bed. Do you guys hear those dogs on the other side of that door? It's annoying for me, so I'm sure it is for you. And if I had the little vibrator thing, I would vibrate them. So it's not going to cover up any blemishes, that's for sure. But I'll go back with a concealer and see if it'll cover it up. All right, let me wipe the rest of that off my hand. And the sponsorship. So that video is going to come out next week. I told them I would get it out after I got back from vacation. I'm going to be going to Indiana. And it is with a company called OIA. And it's face masks, but they're silicone and they're reusable. So I'm really excited to try them and see how they work out. See if it gets rid of like my forehead lines and laugh lines, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so it added some tint. I feel like I can see more, like it looks more tinted to me in the mirror than on the phone. Then I'm going to use this color corrector, concealer. It is my favorite. It's by Dior, and it's the Forever Skin Correct. So this is what I use all the time. I usually use this foundation as well, but when I went to, I'm going to put a little bit right there, and I should have waxed, but I didn't. So we'll see if we can cover some of that up. When I went to Sephora, they didn't have any. So I was bummed. I could have ordered it, but I didn't. So I'm really excited about the sponsorship and the product. I had another person that reached out to me wanting me to try a period pack. And I was like, well, I don't get a period, so I'm sorry, but your product's not going to do any good for me. But thanks for, asking. And they were like, oh, well, would you try this other product? So I think I have a different product that they're going to send me, which I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see. I don't have very high hopes. And it's not a paid one. It's just a product review. All right. What do y'all think so far? Can you tell that it's a little bit tinted? It looks different to me than on there. Jenny, you got to get your 1,000. She's really close. Like, what? Did you say 20? I think the last time I looked. Were you around 20 off? So if you're not subscribed to Jenny's channel, I can't see who's in here. It keeps swapping back from anywhere from like 6, 5, something like that. So I don't know if it's who's in here. All right. The bronzer I'm using, this is an old one, but I use it all the time. It's the Tarteist Pro Glow. And it's dirty. I feel weird, like not having all of my stuff here. Like I have like this basket that I grabbed, and then I've got some stuff in here. Pretty much everything, like I didn't bring all my stuff, so I was like, I'll be getting makeup subscription boxes, so hopefully I'll get good stuff that I can use until I get moved. But my house isn't currently on the market anymore because we fired our, well, we didn't really fire her. Our contract was up with her and we didn't renew it because we figured, you know, you haven't sold my house or we haven't had like a whole lot of people look at it like in a while, probably the last couple months. So we let her go and we're gonna use somebody else. All right, this is the high beam. I talked about this, I can think, in my last video. It's by Benefit. It is my favorite highlighter. Are y'all ready for fall? I'm ready for fall. I want cooler weather. Like some of y'all know, I have air. I keep saying I don't have air, and then Mike's like, you do have air, it's just only blows out of the top. And I guess that is an issue with Fords, where something in the vent thing breaks. Well, they have to take the whole dash off, and we thought we might trade my car, and so we didn't let Ford fix it. Because it's $1,200, and we thought, well, we don't want to pay, the $1,200 if we're not going to keep my car. Well, we went to look at a new car. Mike had found an Audi and SUV, and then a Land Rover, but the Land Rover was too small, and the Audi sold right before we got there. So we drove a Durango Citadel, and I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I loved it. Oh, 38. You need 38. I wish that I could see like what that says. Okay. I want a pool. That is one thing. We did look at a house the other day. I'm using the Natasha Denona blush. I'm actually going to use 2 blushes today. We looked at a house the other day, Mike and I did, that just was having an open house. It was very busy, actually, and it had a pool, and I liked, like, the pool area was super nice, but the house was kind of small. It was actually it was 1,900 square foot, which, I mean, it's not that bad square footage, but it was laid out weird. They had like a humongous master bath suite, and it had a hot tub and a sauna in it, like inside the house, which we thought was weird. So, I mean, I guess to each their own. And it only had one living room, which was super, super tiny. And then you walked out that door to the pool area, and it had a really nice pool area, and then it had a pool house, and the pool house was really nice. I'm trying to get this open. There we go. The pool house was really nice. It was 600 square foot, and it had a bedroom, a kitchen, a living area, and a bathroom. And we were like, well, maybe we could rent that out to my son. But then Mike was like, the only thing about that is they have to, we'd have to like build a walkway from out, like around the pool area, which, I mean, I guess wouldn't be too bad. Or you'd have to walk through the house. He just didn't like it. He's like, don't buy a house based on just the pool, because we can always put a pool in. All right. The next little blush that I'm going to use just on my cheeks is this Wonder Beauty one that I got in Tribe, I think. I think it was my Tribe Beauty box. And this is supposed to be like a cheek color, lip color, gloss. Like it's kind of an all-in-one. And I put two different cheek colors on a lot just to give kind of like more of an ombre effect where it's pinker here and then goes a little bit darker. I'm putting on all this makeup to do a video, and then I'm gonna sweat it off later to go to that kickboxing class. All right, let's do. You do have a huge one. You got the lake. It backed up to a creek too, so you had a creek behind you as well, which I mean, so it had a lot of water feature, but the house just wasn't that great. All right, we're gonna try this Real Her I Am Strong brow pencil. I need to do my brows, but I don't really know where my little thingy majoohickey is. I have one of those, the electric brow things, but I can't find it. Speaking of, while I was down there looking, so Pam, look what I found at TJ Maxx. I found an Eco Tools multi-mask so that you can put your mask on. Hello, Kinsey. I hope you're having a good school day. But I got it for $1.99, and I picked up two of them so that I could give one away too. I hope you're having a really good school day. All right, so I put this, like, I tried it, and it feels a lot like a colored pencil, but it doesn't do too bad. I thought it was going to be terrible because it didn't slide very good on my hand. But it's not that bad. And it's actually a really good color for me. I'm hoping, now that there's a place local, to get my eyebrows microbladed. So I don't have to fill them in. And if any of y'all have gotten your eyebrows microbladed, let me know how it worked out, because I'm afraid it's going to hurt. Really bad. All right. I'm a little worried about this stuff, you guys. This is a black eyeshadow primer by The Balm. I picked this up at, Jess will know the name of the store, and so I might get it wrong. Is it called Gordman's? Is that what it's called? It's like a discount store. She's a thrifty person. I think that's what it's called, Gordman's. I would be walking that every day. Yes, Gordman's. So we're going to try out this black primer. I've kind of played with it a little bit and see if it'll actually, like, if stuff will actually cover it up. Or if I'm just going to have black eyes. We'll see. I put it on my hand the other day, but that's about it. I've never put it on my eyes. Bye, Jessie. Thanks for stopping by. It gets down here really easy. I don't like that. Oh, they did? We just had, like, I was going by somewhere and I was like, we'll just run in there. It was just Matt and I. Okay. So the new palette that I can use this one. I have two that I got. I got the Nomad palette, which has some blues and stuff in it. Let's see. This one. So I can use this one, which really doesn't match what I have on. So I might not use that. And I didn't swatch it because I didn't know if I was going to keep it. Or I can use the cargo one. I'll probably use this one. This is a Nude Beach eyeshadow palette. Great for travel because it doesn't have a mirror to break or anything like that. So I think I'm going to use this one. And we'll see if that primer, I don't know what the point of black primer is, but we'll see what it does. So I'll just pick these and I'll start with this one. That is chalky. Excuse me. I don't know if it's going to cover up that black or not. I may end up with some really, really dark eyes. I am filming. Oh, I don't know about that. I might have to wash that off. Because look, it's not covering that up at all. At all. Okay. So the black eyeliner or eye primer, don't do it. It's not good. I'm going to take that off. I don't like it. Ipsy. So I have an Ipsy that I have to do, and I have a Stitch Fix that's down there, and I think that's it. That lightened it up a little bit anyways. And I think that's it. And then I have the OIA one that I have to do. You can still see some of that black. It didn't take all of it off. And that's the sponsorship one. That's the one that I have to edit it really good. I did answer you on Marco Polo, by the way, about the editing that you had asked me a while ago, and I'm not getting all the notifications for Marco Polo. All right, then where's my little brush? I use this one a lot. This is the small shader from Luxie. I'm going to use this one. I like the gold shades. I think they're really pretty. I needed a new palette to be using because I've been using the Maybe Take Me to Paris, this one, just about every day. What did you say? Oh, that's what you were doing? Well, if you need any kind of like editing software, I really like the Filmora Pro, and it's super easy. To use, and they have, like, you know, good tutorials on it too on YouTube. All right. Let's just go with this brown one. Why not? In the crease. I don't know how I feel about this palette. It's okay. It's very chalky though. And dark. I don't know how much I'll use it. Maybe because I'm used to using those really light ones. And I was gonna go live yesterday, and then I got in the bed with Mike just to talk to him before he fell asleep, and I thought I'll just lay here for a minute, and it was all over. Does it look too dark? This is pretty dark for me. I gotta figure out the whole. I film with the Canon GX7 Mark II. There is another one out there. There's a Mark III now. And it's a little bit more expensive. Mike said he didn't want to buy me the Mark III until he knew I was going to use it. And I don't ever film hardly on my phone anymore. The only thing that I use my phone now for filming is like if I'm in the car and doing like hyperlapse. That's the only thing I use it for, because the hyperlapse on the GX Mark II, it takes like just picture burst, and it ends up being like the video will be like 4 seconds or something like that. Yeah. And he bought me like I'm gonna go with this one. And this one. Why not? He bought me an extra memory card, which is nice because then it has I have a lot of storage. Hi, Katie. I'm playing with some pretty dark eye makeup right now. That is not really my favorite. It's the Cargo Cosmetics. And usually I like Cargo, but I think I'm just not used to dark. I think I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to pull out this oldie but goodie. I didn't bring my Proof is in the Pudding palette. Just to give a little shimmer, because that shimmer wasn't much. I didn't bring it. I didn't pack it. And I know that's some of y'all's favorite. All right. Have fun at your meeting. So it lightened up a little bit, but it's okay. I don't know how much I'll use it. That does not go in there. All right, the next, let's see, lips. I got a lot of lippies in this month. And I think now that has set this tinted, I think it looks pretty good. Actually, before I do lips, everything is falling over. I need mascara. This is Wonder Beauty. And I lied in a video yesterday, my video, because I said that I didn't bring the green grass oil with me, and I did. So, what you doing today, Katie? I don't know. It looks a lot better to me than it does in that camera. So I'm gonna go with what Jenny says and pretend it looks good. This is really red. I don't know. I'll try it out because I'm using the product from this month, but I don't really go for reds in the summertime. Hold on a second. I don't really go for reds in the summertime. Sorry about that. I had to stop a dog. So we'll see how it looks. It's pretty dark. It's the Clarins. It is velvety. It feels good. What y'all think? I like it. It's a nice fall color. I like it. And it feels good. So Clarins Paris Velvet Lip Protector. It is a pretty shade. Not bad at all. So y'all were sitting on the sink. So there's a better look, light wise. Jenny, it didn't do too bad. You know, one thing about filming on my phone, I guess I have to let the dog out. I guess I can just walk. So that's pretty cool. I do that with my laptop and didn't work out so well. Dog's freaking out. Stay. You go. You stay. I'm not letting the other dog out because he ran off. He doesn't really listen to me. And Yukon will listen with this little buzzer in my hand. All you have to do is vibrate it. We've never shocked him. He doesn't like the vibrator. So it's muggy out here. It is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hello, Sylvia. How are you? I'm just playing with August makeup and chit-chatting. Yukon, get over here. Whoo-wee. All that makeup's gonna melt off my face. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta do laundry. Somebody come do this laundry. I hate laundry. I don't mind doing it. I don't like to fold it and put it away. So, I don't know what it is out here. Probably 90 today. Jenny, is it cooler your way? I'm hoping this weekend at my sister's it's going to be cool outside. Not real hot. You hate folding laundry too. I don't know what it is about folding it and putting it away that it's not fun. Hi Sue, how are you? Waiting to be called back. I have a doctor's appointment on the 10th. Should be 80 this weekend. That's still hot. I'm thinking like 70 would be good. Um, I have a doctor's appointment, but I don't know if it's not today, it's the 10th. It might be telehealth though. I'm not sure. I've never done telehealth before. But it's the same doctor that my sister-in-law goes to, and her appointment was via telehealth. And y'all, I've picked up some of these. I'll show you from Sprouts. It's cinnamon nut seed clusters. It's a keto-friendly snack. It is super good. They smell good. They smell like cereal. And they're only 7 grams of carbs if you're needing a good snack. And then I haven't tried these, but these are tequila lime roasted. I figured anything that says tequila, it's got to be good. You didn't. I just put on makeup and now I'm just chatting, just talking, seeing what's going on. I'm really trying to get watch hours. So I'm going to be doing some random lives, and I'm going to also do Monday. I'm going to mask on Mondays again. I get to mask every Monday night live, and so I'm going to do that again. So don't miss that. Those are going to start Monday. And after I start my new job, then I have to figure out so I don't have to hold the phone. When I start my new job, I think I'm gonna do them at 7 o'clock Central Time. But I think I have around 700 or 800 hours. It's a lot. But I was telling them earlier, it's all my fault because I'm the one that wasn't filming on a consistent basis. Well, good, Sylvia. I hope you'll come. You will mask with us. I've got a lot. I brought several with me, and we're always getting masks in boxes, so I wasn't really worried about whether I would have any. Yeah, I think that the Instagram group has helped. I think I've gained about 100 hours this week by people watching videos and like swapping playlists, so that's cool. But I'm gonna, like I said, do a lot more. Remy, get down here. A lot more lives so that I can get my hours up. So hopefully a couple days a week. That would be awesome because and I knew that was gonna happen. Like I had a feeling that I was gonna hit 1,000 before the watch hours. What you waiting on from Amazon? I ordered some boxing gloves from Amazon. That would be awesome. Thank you for doing that. And I know the lives will help. Because if you, my average today, because it's the middle of the morning, isn't very good. But I think I usually average about 10 hours doing lives if I stay on for an hour. So if y'all stick with me for about 10 more minutes, tell me what's going on in your day besides the doctor's office and waiting for Amazon. Pots and pans. I need new knives. That's something I told my husband when we find a permanent house, that we're buying new knives, because our knives, I think we've had them for like 20 years. They were some that he ordered off QVC in the middle of the night which was so random for him. He said he just turned it to QVC one day or was flipping through and um, these knives were on there and so he bought them. And then we need new pots and pans too. We have the Greenwise ones because we used to have a parrot and you're not supposed to use anything that's non-stick. And then I had been doing like some research and stuff on like the fumes and everything that comes off of non-stick. I don't know if that's true or not, but we've always used like the Teflon ones. But my brother, I don't even know what this kind is. This is one of those copper ones, I think. It's really nice, and nothing sticks to it. It cleans really easy. So I'm actually liking that now that I'm in better light, Jenny. I like that dark isn't looking too bad. Let me see what that says. Sprucing up my kitchen. Just got a new air fryer. I want a new air fryer. The Kasori is a good one. Coffee maker. Do you like coffee, like just coffee, or do you like espresso too? Because if you like both, then I recommend the Nespresso machine. I can actually, if you haven't seen, I don't know if you've seen the video or not, but I can show it to you. It's upstairs. I love it because it does coffee and espresso, and it's super easy. The pods are kind of expensive, but it's worth it. What the heck? Really, Remy? All right, let's see if I can turn you around. There it is. So this is my coffee maker. I love it. And it has these little pods. And there's, I like it because when it's hot, you don't have to touch it. It'll just slide back in there. And I like this one better than the Keurig one because the Keurig, for some reason, like it'll have this much water left in it and say it needs to fill it up. This one will run empty. And I got this one from Macy's. I think I paid it was between like $235, $250, something like that. It was on sale. So if you're looking for both, it makes really good espresso and regular coffee, which I need some coffee. I need to pick me up. Yeah. I really wanted, like, when we're not in temporary housing, I want to get like a really nice barista one in the kitchen if I have a big kitchen, which I'm hoping I will, because I want whatever kitchen I have. That's like the biggest thing we look for. Number one, when we're looking at houses, and that's another thing about the pool house that we didn't like, is it didn't have a very big kitchen. It was really tiny. But a good sized kitchen, like a chef's kitchen, and 2 living spaces, because my husband watches hours and hours and hours of Big Bang Theory, and I don't want to watch hours and hours and hours of Big Bang Theory. So I told him he has to have his own space. And we had never, like our first house, we were all cramped together when our kids were little. And then we moved to our farmhouse and we built a basement. Like we finished out the basement and it was awesome. And then our house that we have now has, well, it I guess technically has 3 living rooms, but 2 of them are kind of connected. So anyways, but there, I mean, we really want to be in this neighborhood that we're in right now. It's really nice. Um, and they're still building, so we have time to find something. I just need to find a new realtor and not hopefully he'll sell my house. I hope. But we'll see. Pam, have you done or are you waiting on me? Have you done your Cupid Shuffle exercise yet? So we decided, well, I talked Pam into doing the Cupid Shuffle exercise. And if you have TikTok, or of course you have YouTube, but you can find it on YouTube. And every day, once a day, we're doing that exercise. And it is hard. It is very hard because you're in a plank for 4 minutes. But you can, do it at your own pace. So if anybody else wants to, it's just August or September 2nd. If anybody else wants to join in on the it I have to figure that out. I have to figure out how to do that. That's why I set it for the cemetery, because and not my address. Because it wouldn't let me take it off. I've got to go into some kind of settings or something after this is over and figure it out. Caitlin can do it with us, but anybody else who wants to do the challenge, then let me know. Yeah, I was actually doing really good. I've been up to about 2 minutes. So once you start doing them, then they do get easier, but at first I think they're hard. But this HIIT training with the boxing, oh my God, ×2. You didn't do it yesterday, so you have to do it twice. It is really hard. Like, I've never taken a boxing class before. What was that? What did that say? Pull down the top of the screen and turn off location. Maybe I can do it afterwards. Because if I pull down the top of my screen, then it's just my phone. Step aerobics with Phil. Is that what it's like? That's what the channel name is Step Aerobics with Phil. I might have to check it out. I'm trying to, hopefully the boxing will help like my arms. And then of course all this. I gained 12 pounds since I moved to Tennessee. I'm so mad at myself. That's just ridiculous. So it's all my fault, and so I have to work hard to get it all back off. Have a good day. I'm fixing to bounce myself. We're almost at an hour. So I do thank you guys, but I'll come back on Monday and I'll do a mask at 7 o'clock Central Time for a Mask with Me Monday. And hopefully you guys can do a mask too. Bye.